Yo, my people, it's High Blues FS, and it's your boy Steve Rhino. We're happy to be back again on our YouTube channel. And if this is your first time watching our YouTube video, kindly hit on the subscription button. And if you find this video useful and interesting, do not forget to also give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell for more updates. So before we get started, watch the introduction video, and we'll be right back. Now, welcome back again to our YouTube channel. So today we want to show you guys how you can set up your Tradingview. A lot of people has been asking me recently about Tradingview, how I set up my chart and all of that. And that is why we are here today to show you guys how you can set up your Tradingview so as to analyze the market in a more professional way. Most professional traders use Tradingview to analyze the market. And so without taking much of your time, let's get started. So the first thing you have to do is you have to log in to Tradingview. So you just type tradingview.com. As you can see here in my screen, I've already done that. So what you do, if you are using your PC, just go to the search button here, look at this here, tradingview.com. So you just type it in and then you click on enter. It's going to take you here to this page here. They're actually offering Bonanza, this Black Friday stuff, everything. But this is not our focus. Our focus is on the chart. So once it opens, we move straight to the chart. Click on the chart. Okay. So here we are now. So you click on the chart. Once it opens, click on the chart. Now you can either sign up with Tradingview or not. But then if you really want to enjoy the Tradingview, you have to sign up with them. You see here, the first thing here, you see NZD Now here, this is where you select the currency you want to analyze. This is where you select the currency. If you click on it, then a pop-up box will come out. Then you type the currency you want to analyze. Let's say, for example, we want to analyze GBP USD. So you just type GBP USD. And then these are different brokers. These are different brokers, FSCM, Wando, and the rest. So I either use FSCM or Wando, whichever you use is fine. So you click on it, and then boom, we are here. So we're here right now. So, and then if you look by the right hand side after this GBP USD, there you see the time frame. The time frame, if you click on it, you have the 1 hour, the different time frame ranging from months to weeks and to days, hours and minutes down to seconds. So if you want your chart to be 1 hour, you click on it. Presently we're on 1 hour time frame. If you want it to be 2 hours, you see it's quite different from MetaTrader 4. In MetaTrader 4, you only have 1 hour, 4 hours and the daily time frame, weekly and monthly. But here in Tradingview, we have chart for 1 second, 1 second, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and we have charts for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. Even if you want chart for 8 hours, it's still here. And then we have 1 week, 1 month, and so many. So you see, it's really more easy here when you use Tradingview. That way you can actually switch to the different time frame you want. So let's say we put this on the 4 hour time frame. So this is it, guys. This is a 4 hour time frame. Now the next thing you see here, this is where you either select if you want to use the candlestick chart pattern charts, or you want to use the line chart, the bar chart, and all of that. So when you click on it, it's going to pop up, see bar chart. If you click on the bar chart, the chart is going to turn to a bar chart. Then again, if you click on the candle, it's going to change to a candlestick chart and all of that. So you have to select whichever you want to use. The line chart is going to turn into a line chart, and then even area. So basically we're using the candlestick. So let's put it there. We really don't need much of this. But if you want to compare one currency to another, then you make use of compare. And this is also an indicator. Now, let's say you want to add indicator to your trading view. You know, sometimes some persons or some people do add indicators to their trading view. Now, if you want to add indicator to your trading view, that is when you make use of this indicator, this f of x indicator. You know, in MT4, therefore we have f of s where we actually add indicators. That's what you're seeing here too. So when you click on it, it's going to pop up. You can either search for the indicator you want to add, like look at accumulation distribution. Let's say you want to add moving average. Let's say you want to have moving average. So if you just search for it, here it is. So you click on it and we're good to go. So this is the moving average. This is it here. This is it here, guys. So this is the moving average. You can actually change the parameter of the moving average by right clicking on the moving average and you go to settings. Now if you also want to remove the moving average, you also right click on it. If you want to remove the moving average, you right click on it and then you remove it. So that is how you add indicators. And let's say you add different indicators and you want to save the indicator so that when next you come to the trading view, you don't need to add them again. You can actually save the settings as templates so that when next you come to trading view, you just install the template and all setups and indicators will just pop up. So that is the use of the templates. And if you want to receive signals, alerts, let's say for example the market is here now and you want the trading view to notify you when it gets to this level. That is when you make use of this alert. And then we see replay here. Replay is for premium users. Now if you are a premium user in trading view, you can make use of this replay. Here you can actually back test. It's where you can actually backtest previous markets and see what happens. So the replay is purposely for premium users, those who are subscribed to TradingView. And just after this, you can undo rather. Sorry, this is undo and this is redo. And just after, maybe you've analyzed your chart and you want to take a picture of it or you want to capture the chart, you make use of this camera here to capture the chart. When you just click on it, you capture the chart. And you maximize your screen, you make use of this here. You click on it, you maximize the screen like I've done now. Then let's bring it back. So that is it. Now if we go to the left hand side, now we see other icons here. So let's also see what their use is. Okay, so by the left hand side we also find different icons here and they all have different function. Now just by the left hand side, the very first one here, if you want to save the layout and all of that, you want to change the color of the chart, then you can use this. And you also want to draw. And for if you want to sign, if you have an account with TradingView and you also want to sign in your account, this is where you come. You just have to click here and you click on sign in and then you sign in your account. Then this here, the first one here is the cursor. You can either switch to dot, arrow, or eraser. Now the cursor is the one we'll be using here, the cursor here. And if you change it, you can either change it to an arrow, see here. So it makes it more easier. But if you want to, you can either use the cursor or the arrow, whichever you prefer, it's fine. And if you want, you can also make use of eraser here. If you have drawn anything on the chart and you actually want to clean it, you can make use of the eraser and all of that. Then the second one after the cursor is the trend line. Now, when you click on this arrow here, you're going to see other tools here. The trend line, the horizontal line, the vertical line, the cross line, the arrow. Now, the major tools we use for analysis, we find them here. We find them here. The trend line, the horizontal line, and the arrow are the major tools we use for our analysis. Now if you click on the trade line, and let's say you want to actually draw the trade line here, after clicking on the trade line here, select trade line, then you bring your cursor here. Now we're using arrow, so you bring the arrow here and you just left click here, then you drag it over to where you want the trend line to go. You drag it over, and if you are okay here, you left click again, then it's fine. You can either move it up and down, you can move it up and down. To move it, you just have to take your cursor there, left click, and you move it up and down. That is it. You move it up and down. Now you can change the properties of the trend line, and you can just left click it and then look at it here. You can change the color to whichever color you want. You can make it blue. Of course, you know we like blue. Blue is always the code for traders, so you can change it to blue. And you can also make the line to be more thicker than this, or you can make it to be a broken line, whichever you prefer. Now you click on this, it will be more thicker. Now if you also want it to be a broken line, you can also change it as well. If you want to be a broken line, you can change it as well. Look at it here. See, it's now a broken line. So whichever you prefer is fine. Now if you also want to delete it, just left click on the trade line and then you click on delete. You can as well copy it. If you want to draw on that trend line, you can simply just copy this one here, delete it by clicking on this delete icon here. So that is that. You can also switch to horizontal line, and for example, you want to indicate the key level in the market, you can use the horizontal line for that, and you bring the arrow to where you want it to be. You just left click and you drag it to whichever level you want it to be. The same thing, if you want to delete, you can simply delete it. Now you follow the same pattern, whether you are using the trend line, the trend angle, the arrow, horizontal line, and all of that, you follow the same pattern. So that is how you actually do it. Now the next tool we have here, if you click on it, this is where you find your Fibonacci retracement tool and other advanced tools you use to analyze the market. This way it is the Gann bars, the Gann square, the Fibo retracement, the Fibo extension, and all of that. The most commonly used tool here is the Fibonacci retracement. Now, if you want to calculate the level, if you want to see the level of retracement of the market, you make use of the Fibonacci retracement tool. So what you do, you just, when you click on the Fibonacci retracement tool, you bring your arrow. Suppose you want to draw your fib from here, you bring your arrow here and you left click, and then you drag it down, then you left click again. Now this will help you to know the level of retracement in the market. You can actually remove the ones you don't need, the fib level you don't need, you can actually remove them and just leave the one that's important, like the 50 fib level, the 68 fib level, the 78 and the 32 fib level, which are the key zone, the reversal zone in the market. Actually change them, you can actually still change it. Now you see these are the different fib level. You can decide to remove whichever you want to remove. We have the 38.2 fib level, 61.8 fib level, we have 0, we have 23.6, 38.2. So you can, if you want to remove anyone, you just untick it and then you remove. See, now this is it, guys. Because we did not actually create an account, we didn't sign up with Tradingview. That is why this actually pop up here. So it's easy, you just sign an account with them, it's free. If you click, just use any of the, if you have email or Facebook account, you can use whichever you want to use. And let's use Google to sign in. Now all you have to do is, okay, I will have to pause this video and key in my credentials. So guys, we've signed in we key in our Google details. So if you want to sign in, the same thing you do, just key in your Google details, you'll be redirected to this page. Yeah, these two, in these two, we have different tools here. We have the long position, the short position, and you may have seen people who analyze the market and then they give you the trade direction using this long position or short position. Now, the long position means, if you like, it's more of a trading terms. Like if you say you want to go long, it means you want to buy. So after analyzing the market and you want to buy the market, now you make use of this long position, you click on it. And let's say the market was actually here and you want to buy the market, just bring your cursor here to this level and you left click, it will come up. Now, the place showing green here is the target profit area, and the place showing red here is the stop loss area. So what it helps you to do, it helps you to know where to place your stop loss. So when you drag it, for example, here, you can simply adjust your stop loss, you can adjust it, left click it and move it. Let's say you want your stop loss to be here and you want your take profit to be this level. You can actually adjust it. So here it helps us to know the risk to reward. It helps to calculate the risk to reward. Like in this trade now, as you can see, it's a 4.8 risk to reward. So it's 1:4. We're risking one for every, if we're risking $4, what it means is that we'll be making $200 plus profit on this trade. So for example, if I'm risking $50, our target profit is 200 plus. So we're risking, the reward is times 4 of what we're risking. So that is what we make use of this short for. Now you click on the short. Let's say you want to sell the market, you want to go short, you want to short the market from this level. So you bring your cursor here and you just left click it here. Now you can simply adjust your stop loss. Maybe you want your stop loss to be at this level and you want to take profit to be at this level. Then yeah, just so here now it shows that the risk to reward is 1:3. If I'm risking $20 in this trade, our target profit will be $60. So it helps us to calculate the risk to reward of our trade and also to know where to place our stop loss. Right here, if you look at the right hand side and trace it to the number line, there you also see the stop loss here, which is 1.33261. So if you are entering the trade, it's more easy for you to know that your stop loss is going to be 1.33261 and your target profit is going to be 1.31132. That's going to give you 1 to 3 ratio, 1:3. Make use of when you want to calculate the number of your pips is the ruler, the measurement. You click on this here, the ruler or the measurement, and then if you drag it here from here, if you want to go long, you just drag it here. You bring it in, you left click, you drag it to this key level. Now it shows that. Now what this means is that from here, what it means is that from here to this here it took 5 days, 16 hours. So it took 5. So and we have 22 bars right from this place here to this here. So first it helps us, the measurement or the ruler helps us to know the number of candles. The bars actually represent candles. So when you count each of these candles here, it's going to give you 22 candles. So it means from here to here is 22 candles, and from this level to this level is going to give you 201 pips. So the pips value here is 201. Sometimes someone will just give a signal and he will say use 20 pips stop loss. 20 pips stop loss. How are you going to know the 20 p stop loss. So what it means is you just bring your ruler and you calculate here. So you just bring it and you draw it, it gives you 20 pips stop loss. So in this case, we have 201 pips, 201 pips, 22 candles, and the 22 candles took 5 days. 5 days, 16 hours to complete. 5 days, 16 hours. Don't forget, we are on the 4-hour time frame. So each candle you see here took 4 hours to form. So that is it. So if you want to delete it, you can actually see touch the parameters. You can as well delete it and all of that. Then the next tool we have here is the zoom. You can use this to either zoom in or you zoom out. If you click on it and then you just click on your mouse, zoom in and you zoom out to whichever level you want. When you look below here, you notice a kind of shadow. The candlestick shadows are here. These are actually called volumes. These are called volumes. And if you want to remove this from your chart, all you have to do is you just bring your cursor here and you right click on it. And then you see remove. Now, if you click on this hide, it's going to hide the candles. Now you click on remove, it's going to remove the volume. So you click on it. So you see it's gone. The volume is no longer here. So another thing here too, you can also change the background of your chart. Now, for example, I'm using white background. You might as well want to change it to black. Sometimes you might have seen others using black colors or any colors they prefer. Now, it's quite all right. Now, what you have to do if you want to change it is just come here, click here, and you click on these 3 buttons here. You click on settings. You click on settings. Now, on settings, you click on appearance. Now, appearance, look at the background. If you want to change this background, if you want to change the background color, you click on background and you click here. If you want it to be black, you just click on black. You see, it's now black. If you want it to be blue, you click on blue. So whichever color you prefer, you simply just click on it. You simply just, so I either use white color or black. Let's say you want to go for black too. You want to option in for a black. So you click on black color, and if you are okay, you just click on the okay. Click on the okay. But then, okay, let us, if this is watermark, okay, then you click on OK. Now, then if you look behind my candlestick, you see something, you see GBP USD 4-hour time frame, British pound / US dollar. Now, there are times, if you open your trading view, you might not actually see this here. You might not see this GBP USD here and this British pound. Now, if you want to add it, all you also have to do is simply to come here, look at it, you come here, look at where my cursor is, you click on settings. Now, when you click on settings, you click on appearance. Then look at it, it is what is called watermark. Now, if I untick it, you see it will no longer be there on my chart. It's no longer here. It's simply because I have unticked it. Now, if you want it to be there, you just simply come here and click on settings, then appearance, then you click on watermark. Watermark, you can choose the color. When you click here, you choose the color of the watermark. Any color you prefer, you just choose it, choose whichever color you prefer. I prefer red, and that's why you can choose any color of your choice and you're good to go. Also change the parameters for the watermark, the margin, the right button and the top margin. You can also change the parameters to whichever level you want. The right hand side here, this is the watch list here. Now the watch list, these are different pairs that is under your watch list because it's a free account. It's not a premium account. You can have access to multiple view. If you subscribe to a premium package on Tradingview, you can actually be watching 4 or 5 different pair at a time. But because you're using a free Tradingview account, you can actually do that. If you want to analyze any market, let's say you're done with GBP USD and you want to analyze Euro USD, you just have to come here, Euro USD, and you click OK, you enter, and then you see. But then all your analysis that you've made on GBP USD will be saved. Whenever you open your chart GBP USD, the analysis is are always there. Always there. So on the right hand side, you see the watch list. Here you add different currency you want to monitor. You add it to the watch list, and it's very easy to go about it. Just click on the plus, and then you search for the currency you want to add. Let's say I want to add EUR JPY. You click on it, EUR JPY, and you add it. You see it here, it's already here. So whichever currency you love trading and you want to monitor it, you just add it to your watch list. Instead of you to come here and search for the currency, you just simply come here and click on it. Okay, let's see. These are watch. You have GP USD, Euro USD, USD JPY. So instead of coming here to search for it, you can simply just come here and click on GP USD. You simply just come and so you see, so this is guys, this is what we have for you guys. If you have any question to ask, feel free to drop it in the comment box. We'll look at it and we also send you feedback when necessary. So it's Cyblus FS and it's your boy Silvano. I'll be signing out right now. Peace.